All right, Edison Now. Edison Now is back. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chris here from Edison Now. I hope everybody is doing well. And our friends in Metuchen and Woodbridge, we're expanding here. We got Woodbridge now, Edison Now. We actually got a couple more things in the works, and we'll be rolling them out in the very near future. And we have Election Day coming up in November. That's basically right around the corner. So we actually have a lot of folks coming into the studio, to get a couple minutes and to let let everybody, their viewers, know about their candidacy. And we have a special guest that's here tonight. We have Gerald Shine, running for Middlesex County Commissioner, correct?
Yes, sir.
Gerald, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Chris, it's an absolute honor to be here. I appreciate it.
Oh,
appreciate it.
Not a problem. So you're Middlesex County Commissioner. You're also an Edison resident, correct?
Yes, I'm running for Commissioner of Middlesex County. I'm an Edison resident, lifelong resident of Edison Township.
Excellent. And you decided to run for commissioner. So was this a recent thought, or was this something that you were thinking for a while?
Well, about 2 years now, I've thought about running, and this was the year I thought it'd be best that I run. The county level, there's a lot of problems. A lot of towns are getting more financially than other towns, so I really want to get on the board of chosen commissioners and change that. I really want to get every town to get the due amount that they're giving.
Right. Now you just mentioned something. I'm glad you kind of mentioned it. So the board of commissioners, that was once the title of freeholder, correct, for the county?
Yes, that was changed in 2020. I've heard different stories about being a racist term and this and that, but
right.
It's every time I meet or greet people, I always say I'm running as a candidate for commissioner, formerly freeholder.
Right, formerly freeholder. Yeah, we just wanted to make that point for the for the viewers, actually, because I was unaware that term was actually switched at some point last year.
Yes, it was.
So
it was switched in 2020.
It was switched in 2020. Right, exactly. So, Commissioner, I know, from prior discussions, with you, there's a couple different varieties, if you will, as far as term lengths. You're running for a 3-year term length, correct?
Yes, I'm running a 3-year. We have a candidate, Joellen Arabito. She's running on a 1-year term.
On a 1-year term?
Yes.
Okay. And what differentiates between the 1 and the 3-year term?
Granted, every candidate that runs for commissioner is usually a 3-year term.
Okay.
But in this circumstance, Kenny Armwood passed away, and so Joe Ellen Arabito is running against Miss McCullum.
Right.
To fulfill Kenny Armwood's seat.
To fill that seat.
Yes.
Gotcha. Now, as the way the structure, for the commissioners, we have approximately 6 or 7 commissioners.
7.
7 commissioners.
Yes.
7 commissioners. Okay. And how many current commissioners are up for re-election?
Well, we have Ron Rios. He's the director. He's up in November. Shante Nara. She's the deputy or assistant to Ron.
Okay.
She's up, and Miss McCullum.
Miss McCullum. Okay, I'm actually going to cut. I actually brought up the webpage for the Middlesex County Commissioners right here. So we have Ronald Rios up here. Up at the top. Is he the director?
Yes, he is. He is director. Shante is the assistant.
Okay, and then we scroll down. Okay, right, and then we have we have Shanti right here, and then I believe Chanel Scott McCullum right here. These are the 3 incumbents that are going to be.
Yes.
Right. Excellent. So the roles and the duties of of commissioners? What exactly would they be if you're elected? What
Yes.
does that look like for you and your new roles and responsibilities as commissioner?
The responsibilities of commissioner are the county roads, the
Right.
the 516s, the 527s,
Yeah.
all county roads. The hiring and process of county employees.
Hiring process for county employees. Okay, right. Yeah.
Responsible for the county parks.
Okay. Yeah.
All the county parks. The board of chosen commissioners is in charge of, but the main importance of the commissioner is grants.
Grants.
Is the grants to the the town, 25 towns in Middlesex County.
Right. 25 towns. Then so out of the 25 towns, I know you've been hitting a lot of towns on the
Yes,
ground.
Since late July, I think I've been to half. I've
Right.
been to half the towns in Middlesex County.
Right.
Last night I was in Monroe.
Okay.
Labor Day I walked Metuchen
Okay.
with
Right.
their council candidate Eric Lindell.
Okay.
Last night I was in Monroe. I been walking Edison with Keith Hahn
Okay.
to get him elected,
Right. Right.
and within the next couple of days I'm going to be walking Monroe to get mayoral candidate Steve Martin elected in Monroe.
Okay. Right. 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 So you have Monroe coming up. Do you have any other any other towns scheduled in the near future that you're going to be hitting, or any events?
Tomorrow's September 11th.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be campaigning, but I will be at a 9/11 memorial in Cranberry tomorrow.
Cranberry. Okay.
And then I have a trip down to Pennington I have to take.
Pennington. Okay. Right.
the Jack Chitterelli's going to be there,
Okay.
so I plan on attending that event. And then Sunday I'm going to be walking the streets of Carteret.
Borough of
I've
Carteret. Right.
I've been up there a couple weeks ago walking with the council candidate there.
Excellent. So how many miles have you put on your sneakers?
Well, I think I'm working on my second pair.
Second pair.
My second pair of Nikes.
Yeah. And that's one thing, ladies and gentlemen. I really do applaud everybody who puts the effort into these types of campaigns. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of walking. No, I applaud. I really do sincerely. Applaud you guys, because it's a lot of a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of walking, a lot of door knocking, and things of the sort.
And another thing I'd like to say, I don't know if you noticed, but tonight is the anniversary of the Suez victory.
Okay, so all right. Here's where I'm part of my ignorance. So that is tonight, huh?
Yes,
That is September 10th.
September 10th was the election. Was the election? September 10th of 2019.
Excellent.
We won 10-1.
Right, and I was thanks to the efforts of people like yourself and everybody who came out and signed petitions, right?
Yes, there was many people involved, but Keith Hahn, he was spearheaded that
that
cause.
effort.
And Anthony Deamer and I, we just went for the ride.
Right.
We did a lot of events. We did a lot of signings of petitions and stuff. But again, like I said a million times, because it's always brought up to me when I walk Edison,
Right.
that it was a effort of the residents. It wasn't three people.
Right.
It was the 7,000 people that signed the petition,
Yeah.
and the 10,000 or 11,000 people that went out and vote 2 years ago today.
Right.
And I applaud the residents of Edison. I mean, they did a hell of a job.
They showed up.
They showed up.
They showed up. Yeah.
Showed up in droves, and they did what they had to do.
Right.
And I applaud them. And believe me, if it wasn't for the residents, we'd a whole lot of brown water right now. I think we'd be up to our Adam's apples in brown water.
Right. Yeah. Just ask some of those other municipalities, right, that chose to go the other way.
Yes, Jersey City's taking a beat.
Jersey City is one of them, right?
Yes.
I knew that there was a couple up in Hudson County. I couldn't remember which municipalities they were exactly, but yeah, they haven't had good experiences.
Yes, it's been It's a great
Yeah.
thing we did.
Yeah, absolutely. So just another question. So this is not the first elected position you have sought, correct?
Actually, in 2019, right after the Suez deal, I ran for town council of Edison.
You ran for town council in 2019.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
So how about this? Lessons learned. Things that happened during your campaign in 2019. Has that helped you for this time around for running for commissioner?
Yes. It's helped me a lot. It's taught me to be more approachable to people, to listen. Listen to what they have to say. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Is listening. I walk around with a notebook pad. My candidates that walk with me think I'm crazy, but I jot a lot of stuff down.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And
I
think it's important that we listen, because what's going on in the county and at the local level is crazy.
Right. Are you you mentioned a lot of towns. You mentioned 25 towns. Is that correct?
There's 25 towns in
25 towns in Middlesex County. Are you hearing any common themes amongst these towns, or do they seem to be independent like wishes or issues?
Well, in Metuchen, they're having a problem with the firehouse, the volunteer firehouse.
Okay.
It's in shambles.
Okay.
I walked Metuchen on Labor Day, and that was the main concern. That and the Metuchen Municipal Pool.
Right.
South Brunswick, I walked. They're having problems with getting roads paved.
Really?
But they're not county roads, so I really can't do anything to help them.
Are they town roads?
They're town roads. I mean,
yeah.
there's a development in South Brunswick that was built in '87, and they still haven't had their roads repaved
since 1987.
Since 1987.
Yeah, they that seems a little
pictures,
overdue.
I've seen pictures. The residents, they filed actually a petition with the town of South Brunswick.
Right.
They sent a letter to the mayor. Mayor signed off on it. It was received.
Right.
And 2 years, that was 2019. They still haven't received the new roads.
Wow. Incredible.
And again, Metuchen with their firehouse. I mean,
right.
Council Kenny Lindell walked it into it, and actually there's a sign in there that says, if you hear creaks, evacuate. That's how
right.
bad. It's sad. It's very sad, but Metuchen should do better, do a better job in that.
Right.
These volunteers, they're not getting paid. I mean, come on. It's safety.
Right. So when out on these walks, like if you had to take a guess, how many actual people have you talked to? We talking hundreds of folks that have?
Hey, I'd say hundreds.
Hundreds.
I'd say hundreds. Yes, residents. Carteret. We had a good response in Carteret.
Okay.
We walked. I think it's Carteret Avenue. I'm not positive.
Right.
But there was we got a lot of positive response.
Good.
Which is great.
That is good.
Which is great. And then last night I was in Monroe. I spoke at the Crestwood Adult Center, and there was a lot of positive with the older residents, senior citizens.
Okay.
I mean, they're fed up too.
Right.
There's a lot of people that are just fed up.
Right.
Even Democrats. I mean, I talk to Democrats. I'm going with you guys because I'm just tired of the nonsense.
Right. So even with the senior communities, you hearing similar things from them as well, as far as issues that they would like to see addressed, and
it's taxes.
Taxes. Yeah.
It's taxes. That's the most focal point.
Yeah.
I always hear is about taxes, and that or Board of Ed.
Right.
Their schools.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's certainly a lot of work ahead, for our elected officials.
Yes.
Not a shortage of work to do. So.
Yes. Hopefully, me and my two other running mates can get on that board so we can make some changes.
Right. And your two other running mates are?
Patricia Brevaniak of Piscataway.
Okay.
And Joe Ellen Arambito of Monroe.
Excellent. Now, do you guys have any fundraisers for your ticket or anything like that coming up soon?
Yes, our Middlesex County Republican Organization fundraiser is going to be October 5th.
October 5th.
At Pierre's in South Brunswick.
Right. Okay.
On George's Road.
Excellent.
I imagine it's going to be 7 o'clock. Or I'm sorry, 6 to 10, I think it is.
Okay. Excellent. when I blow the video out, on Facebook, if I can get an image, I'll attach it beneath the video, so people know about the fundraiser. If
I
there's
have,
any way, or if there's any.
yeah,
other
on
avenue.
Gerald Shine for County Commissioner. I have the invitation out there,
Okay,
but I have it on my personal page too.
good, excellent.
Yeah, the invite's out there if anybody would like to go. It's gonna be it's gonna be a great cause, and the food is absolutely fabulous. I've been there quite a few times.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been there quite a few times myself. I totally agree.
Yes.
And that's one thing very important is fundraising for these folks, everybody. And unfortunately, there's not much you can do on extremely limited funds, right? We need,
Yes.
we need to bring in more of that, to make some, to bring some of these campaigns, to cross the finish line and bring it to
Absolutely.
fruition. So, but excellent. But Gerald T. Shine, thanks so much for coming into Edison Now studio. Yeah, so your first time here, right?
Yeah, this is my first time here. I've been to events like this when you're on the road.
On the road, right? But not.
Yeah, you're on the road. This is the first time I've been in your fabulous
Fabulous
studios
studio.
over here.
Well, thanks for the kind words, man.
It's awesome, man.
So-
You know what, Chris? First of all, I want to thank everybody for having the confidence in me to run
right,
in Edison, because I know there's a lot going on in Edison, but I really think I could do a lot more in the county,
right,
at the county level. And believe me, you guys elect me November 2nd. Edison's going to be my first town that I start giving some money to help Keith out,
right. Absolutely.
because Edison needs help.
Yeah.
They give probably the most money to the county, and
right,
and just looking at the roads and everything that's going down in Edison, they really need our help at the
Right.
county level, and I want to do that.
right.
But I need the help of every Edison resident to do that.
That's
Get
it.
out there and vote.
That's it.
I'm
That's
here for
it.
Edison, and then the 24 other towns.
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Fantastic deal.
And
Gerald Shine, thanks so much for joining me this evening.
It's an honor, absolute honor.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Anytime. And everybody, as always, thanks so much for tuning into Edison Now for everything that's fit to print, all the news that's fit to print around the Edison area. And once again, my name is Chris Lugo. Thanks again for joining us. And as always, we'll see you on the flip side, everybody. Have a great afternoon.